Hi, I'm Gina, and I have been visiting Dr. Jim for 5 weeks. When I started seeing him, I had a terrible sinus infection, and I was on my second round of antibiotics. I could barely talk. Every 2 minutes, I was coughing my head off. And once I started the program, I quit taking my antibiotic, and I'm 5 weeks into it, and I feel great. I do not have a sinus infection anymore. I also have lost 13 pounds and probably about 5 inches, and I am thrilled with the progress. Some of the changes I've had to make in my life, my husband has been on board with me, and 3 weeks into this program, he went to his regular doctor for his blood work, and the doctor could not believe his results. He kept asking my husband, "What are you doing?" Because his blood pressure was lower than it had ever been. He's currently on blood pressure medicine, but even with his medicine, it was lower than it had ever been. His sugar, which wasn't really high, it was higher than you would probably want it to be, had dropped down tremendously. The good cholesterol and the bad cholesterol were where they should be, and his triglycerides had dropped in just 3 weeks.
Hey, Sonia, I was just trying to think of how to put into the fewest words as possible about what made me make the decision to go ahead and follow the plan with you and Jim. It really boils down to confidence. I was looking for somebody who wanted to be a partner with me on my health, not just somebody who um, wanted to give me a bunch of, this is a one-size-fits-all for everybody, even though much of this probably does. I just needed somebody who would listen to my concerns and understand what I was trying to achieve as a overall health. I'd tried the synthetic Synthroid route, and it just still left me wiped out and feeling horrible. So knowing that there was another answer and somebody actually who was going to take time to look at the new research coming in and would stay up to date on some things gave me confidence that I had a partner that was going to help me with my health um, and be consistent and stick with me all the way through.
About 3 months now. I'm down 30 pounds. I feel great. The biggest thing I've noticed is my energy level and my zest and vitality for life. I don't get tired the way I used to. My mind seems very clear. There's no fuzziness like there was in the past. And it's been fairly easy to do, I have to say. So I have to say thumbs up on the cellular healing diet, and thanks to Sonia and Dr. Jim.
About a month and a half ago, I was feeling really bad and just kind of like having headaches, and then I noticed this rash that came upon my leg. I went to my regular doctor. She didn't know what it was. She was going to give me like an ointment. My sugar was 300. My blood pressure was elevated, so I decided not to take the blood pressure medicine because I didn't feel like my blood pressure was, that elevated. But I called Dr. Jim and came in to see him, and he immediately saw my legs and said that it was my sugar, which my regular MD didn't even know.
About 4.5 weeks ago, and I have currently lost 20 pounds and 18 inches. Feeling a lot better, not only about my body, but about stress levels, anxiety, depression. I was struggling with all of that, and I'm feeling so much better. It's amazing the same kind of situations that are coming up in my life that would give me anxiety before or not. And I'm very excited to continue this diet and see the end results and how much better I'm going to feel, as I continue. My husband is doing this as well, and he's lost about 37 pounds, and he's looking great and feeling great. Our kids are noticing the difference in both of us.
Hi, my name is Krista Massey, and I just wanted to say I've lost 11 pounds on my first week of the cleanse, and it has been amazing.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Tammy. I started coming to Dr. Jim because since high school I've had a lot of problems with constipation, bloating, and gas. Out of high school I've had upper and lower GIs. I had colonoscopy done. I spent all my life on natural laxatives for 10 years. That continued to work, but I had to increase how many I was taking. Then I started seeing, when I moved to Georgia 6 years ago, I started seeing a gastroenterologist because the problems got worse. He put me on a lot of different medications. For a year he tried to work with me and had me on 6, 7 different things. They weren't working. So then he sent me to a rectal surgeon, anal rectal surgeon. And since then I've had 8 surgeries in the past 4.5 years. And they've been very unpleasant, and the problems still consisted. I was also diagnosed as gluten intolerant and lactose intolerant. Problems still persisted, and after my 8th surgery, I ran into somebody that had mentioned Dr. Jim about what he does, and honestly, he was my last hope, because every year my New Year's resolution is to not have any more surgeries, and of course, for the last 4.5 years, it's not happened. So my last resort was Dr. Jim. I was going to give it one more shot, and I came to him. And I have to be honest, when I left here, I called my family and told them for the first time I feel like I'm not going to have any more surgeries. And so far he's done a fabulous job. I cannot believe the difference. He works with me, and the best part is he's by you every step of the way. Even on the weekend, I have called him 3 times on a Sunday, Memorial Weekend, which impresses me to no end because he's helped me tremendously, and I continue to see him.
Hey, when asked to do a video about Acworth Wellness and what they've done for me, I was very hesitant because, number one, I don't like getting my picture made. Number two, certainly not a video. But then I got to thinking, what an amazing job these people are doing at Acworth Wellness. Dr. Jim, Sonia, and Amber, they are actually helping people. So I have been dealing with Hashimoto since 2009. And anybody that has Hashimoto or an autoimmune disease, you know what I'm talking about when you lay there in bed thinking, am I going to be able to get up today? Am I going to be able to move without hurting today? And, I try to deal with this on my own since 2009. And then a couple of years ago, I started clean eating, organics, grass-fed beef, but still I was having all these horrible symptoms. And my friend at work told me about Dr. Jim. So I thought, I got to give him a try. I've done everything else. So in 3 short weeks, I am feeling lots better. And I've got a long way to go, but just to start to feeling better in 3 weeks, it's amazing. So I give a shout out to Acworth Wellness, Dr. Jim, Sonia, and Amber. You're like family. And I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you this week. Bye.
Hi, my name is Donna, and I met Dr. Jim at a conference in Atlanta, Georgia. I think it was in April. And I can tell you that I feel a lot better. He's helped me get rid of a lot of the heavy metals that were in my body that I didn't even realize I had. The other day I took a post-test and it showed big improvement. So anyway, if you're thinking about trying this program, I would highly recommend it. I've lost about 15 pounds. Hope this is going to help a lot of you people make your decision to follow this protocol.
Hi, I'm Sierra and I'm 64 years old, and I found Dr. Jim almost 4 weeks ago, and when I first came to see him, I was feeling horrible. I was tired. I just lost my passion for life. My mojo was gone. I was depressed and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And when I had my consultation with him, and he told me what he felt what was going on with me, it just rang as the truth. It's like I just knew in my body that I needed to move forward, and he was the person that I wanted to move forward with. I'm a certified holistic health coach, and I know a lot of information, but I didn't know how to take all that information that's out there and actually apply it to my own specific situation. And I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And so I started almost 4 weeks ago, and I'll tell you, my life really has changed. In the past, I had this really bad sugar addiction. I was just craving sugar all the time, grazing, eating, pretzels, this, that, all day long. And after, the first 2 weeks here of doing a particular treatment with Dr. Jim, I don't even think about it anymore, and that in and of itself to me is a miracle. I have struggled with sugar and sort of addictive kinds of behavior around food and sugar, and after 2 weeks, I don't even think about it anymore. Also, I've been able to put on some pants that I have not been able to wear. I could get them on sort of, but I couldn't button them. Now I can button my pants, and my clarity of mind is better. I'm not feeling depressed. I'm not feeling depressed anymore. And the people at work, they're saying to me, "Did you get a new haircut? There's something different about you. Your skin looks better." And I did not change my makeup, my skin, my hair, nothing. All I did was follow exactly what Dr. Jim has told me to do. And I'm in the beginning of this process. I can't even wait till I get to the end of this process. And to me, it's a life changer, because there's no price tag you can put on good health. This to me is an investment for really the rest of my life, to know how to eat for myself, for my body. So I'm grateful.
Hello, my name is David Dorothy. I'm an aerospace engineer. I actually came here to check out this program with my wife, more to work on her immune system, but was intrigued by what they said. When I came here, I was tired most of the time, having trouble concentrating at work, and the program sounded interesting. We've been in the program now for almost 60 days. My energy level is higher, I feel better, I can concentrate better at work, and my wife is also improving. I have at this point lost better than 12 pounds and have changed nothing in my life. I'm not working out any more than I did. I'm just following the program that they have. You might want to take a look and give this a try. It may help you too.